I'll ask this. Do you want to date an average man?
What do you mean?
Right?
Average man.
What? Define,
I mean,
please.
like somebody who's just not rich, like just a regular person.
Average height, average income, average personality, average looks, average.
The guy you see on the street.
No, I wouldn't mind. No.
Average man.
No, average woman, yeah. Just don't really feel
Wait.
like dating a man right now.
Because
So.
the
Well,
average
I
woman
mean-
is hotter. That's why.
Just in general, I don't mind about average, I guess.
Okay, interesting. What about you?
No.
You don't want to date an average guy?
No.
What component of it would you not want? Like
I need
the money?
I need the man to make more money than me.
How much money? Okay, how much money does a guy need to earn to date you?
I don't know. Like monthly or like annually?
Annually.
Either. Sure. Per year.
Annually.
500K?
Whoa.
Nice. By saying whoa.
You realize
That's
that's
the
like
top
But it's
1%.
possible.
That's
That's
1%.
the-
But it's possible.
That's 1%.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what's
1%
possible
possible.
isn't necessarily probable. Do you think? And you have how many kids?
3.
3 from different.
No.
Wait, same father.
Person.
You are a sex worker. You're an escort. I'm not saying that to insult you, but do you think that a guy who makes at minimum $500,000 is interested in dating a sex worker escort
No.
with 3 children?
No, definitely not. But I
So
mean,
shouldn't
at the
you
end of the
adjust?
day,
But shouldn't you adjust your standards to be a little
No.
more realistic?
No.
So would you rather die?
There's a reason why I'm single. Like, I don't want to be with somebody.
But do you see how ridiculous it is to demand a guy who makes $500K to accept? Like, you gotta adjust your standards a little bit if you want a man.
Well, tough for the men. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't say it's tough for
See,
a
I don't
man.
see,
care
that's
for
crazy.
them right now.
That's
I don't
crazy to
find
me.
It's one of the
anybody
craziest
sexually
things I've heard.
attractive to
I
me.
don't
I'm
think-
not talking to nobody like that for real, for real. Like, I am, but I'm not. Like, but it's
Into the mic, please.
like, I tried, but I'm struggling.
Q, you had something on this. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's,
I just want to let you know that this is according to the Internal Revenue Service. Less than 1% of all tax filers reported an adjusted gross income exceeding $500,000. 1%.
Huh? Well, that's on them.
Go ahead, Q.
I was saying that's crazy because you'd rather be alone than
Yeah.
lower your standards from
Yes.
500K a year.
I mean, I got other standards too, but it's like that money wise, yes. But like average man, height, weight, and stuff, average man is like what, 5,
Well,
10?
yes, let's go into that.
Like-
You said other standards.
I don't
What
want
are your
short
other
dude.
standards?
I mean, I
So-
don't want a short dude. I just
Okay,
want
how tall are you?
5'2", 5'3".
What's the minimum height for a guy?
For me, what I like, I think 6 foot or taller, I guess. But that's like the basic. A lot of women are like that nowadays.
So I think the average male height is like 5'9",
It's like
5'10".
5'9",
It is.
5'10".
So you
Correct.
just on the height metric, if you want a guy who's 6 feet and above, you've already reduced your pool to 15% of men.
course.
Just on the height metric, that's 15. Okay, what else?
I guess. I mean, not look. Are you talking about personality too?
All right, so 500K, 6 feet and over. You said there were some other. That was just one of your standards. What are your other standards?
I guess. I just want him to have a car. I mean, I want
Well,
him
if
to
he
be able
makes-
to. I want him to be okay with me having a past and like quitting what I do basically for him specifically.
And do you think you gotta ask yourself, okay, here's all that I want, but what does the guy that I want, what does he want? And do you think that he's the guy who's not going to care about your past, and you've got the 3 kids, and you used to do or you still do sex work
There's people who don't care about that though. There are men who don't care
that
about
make
that at all.
500K?
I mean, 300. I could do 400,
Oh,
300. I
you'll
could
be
do
generous.
that, but
You'll be
I'll be generous.
charitable. You'll date a guy who makes 400K.
Why though? What do you need?
what do you mean?
Cannot make this shit
You require that much money. You require 6
It
feet.
costs that much
No.
to have kids, though. It costs
No,
a
it
lot
doesn't.
in this
It costs
population.
30 grand.
I live in
Yeah,
New
he's
York
right.
City.
He's
That's
right.
average. I live in New York
Not
City.
even
It
close.
doesn't.
In straight Manhattan, like
It doesn't.
it's expensive.
Yeah,
like-
but it doesn't cost 500K. Andrew's
like, bro,
correct.
you need
It
to
doesn't
make
cost
at
that
least
much.
15K living in New York a month.
Doesn't even
to
cost.
be
Listen,
like,
you can
comfortable.
raise an entire family. It may not be optimal. You may not get the big screen TV and the Bugatti, but you can raise a family on $50,000 a year in most
Not in New
parts of
York
the Midwest of the United
Now,
States.
Panda Man says, "You far from a 10. No man making 500K is going to waste his time on you. LOL. Stop acting if you have options. Single mom."
Oh well. There's a reason I'm
What
a single
about?
mom by choice.
Does he have to be good looking in the face?
I mean, I could do the average look. Yes.
Average face.
They don't have to
What
be
about
like
body?
beyond
What
out
about
there.
body?
I don't mind actually thick men. I
Bigger guy.
don't care about. I don't care about like weight wise. So I've dated
Okay.
men in the past.
Penis
that are, like,
size, is that
you
a
know-
factor? Penis size
No.
doesn't
I like
matter.
average actually.
peen. Okay, so 6 feet, 500K.
I'll go lower, but
Did you
Depends
say
on the
you have a
man.
race preference? Race preference? White?
Latinos.
Latinos?
Yes, I like Latinos.
You made it.
Yeah. About the 6 foot Mexican.
Mexican.
Yeah, 6 foot Mexican.
I live in El Paso, and there's not really many 6 foot Hispanic men.
Well, isn't it the case?
We're making
Hispanic-
500K a year.
Latino men are.
Yeah.
The average is a
You
little
want to
short.
grab one of the 30,000 Hispanic men who make $500,000+ a year.
Yeah.
That's your goal. Who are over?
But he
I would
doesn't. But
say
he
the
doesn't
odds
have to
more
be
than
Latino,
that.
right? Yeah, he doesn't
Goals.
have
I mean,
to be
goals.
Latino.
This is
Oh.
crazy.
Well, I want a man that can teach my kids Spanish. I mean, they already are learning it.
got
Like
Spanish.
they're already half Hispanic, anyways, regardless. So I want them to know Spanish. It's good on a resume to know another language. Like that's a lot of reason why people get hired if they know a second language, especially
that's true.
Spanish. Like that is a job
Everybody
factor
knows you never
itself.
go full
But
retard.
don't you
Yeah, I mean,
think?
for what jobs? For what jobs do you think that people
Anything
it benefits people to be
serving. I
bilingual?
mean, you can be a server and still make a lot of money. You can still.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I mean, like,
you can be a server, and then it would be helpful. You could be in telecommunications, and it could be helpful. But most high-paying jobs do not require you to be bilingual. That's absurd.
No, of course not. But I
So
mean,
what
it
is
does.
the
it
what
looks
is the
good
big
on a
benefit?
resume.
You want your kids to
in
grow up to be
general.
servers and get extra tips because they speak Spanish, or what?
Are
No,
you
I
trolling?
want them to.
Are you? This is legit, right?
I literally asked Brian.
No, she is
Dude.
legit. She's legit.
knows.
Yeah.
Wait, but I do have a question for you though. Like, if
You're gonna
you
be
think,
single for a long.
Yeah, I don't
God.
understand sabotaging his.
Wait.
Thomas Foolery donated $69. When I call someone a sex worker, is this for the purpose of insulting them?
Yo, Thomas, thank you.
Society needs to return to shaming this type of fatherless behavior.
Yo, Thomas,
I mean,
we,
I
we
have a
also see
dad,
your
so-
super chat. Thank you, Thomas. It is through Streamlabs. Thank you for making the adjustment. Nick, you can pull that up. You can pull it up just to show it. You had something you wanted to ask? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you, Brian.
Tom.
I appreciate it. So I wanted to ask about the $500,000 requirement. Like, do you really like think that a Hispanic man will, like, is that enough for your heart? Do you really think that money matters? Is basically what I'm asking.
At the end of the day, money really doesn't matter because it comes and goes, regardless.
But then, but you're
mean,
saying he needs $500,000.
I mean, I said I'd go.
Okay, so go lower.
400, like,
So
it's
go
Go
like
lower.
an estimate, but it's like.
She would do
Aw.
400K.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
but
like,
that's
I know, but
before
like,
taxes. Like that's.
but like, I just want
Like,
to
come
let
on
you
now.
know that
Before
like I've
taxes.
Just
dated
before taxes.
Wait,
come
but like,
on.
I just want to let you know that like I've dated guys that make $30,000 or $40,000, and I've made more than them. But I can promise you, the right guy that loves you and accepts you for even what you do will work hard for your family.
Well, yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
but like the guy that will actually maybe love you is probably 5'3" and has $50,000, but he is the one that will fight and will do the most for you, and he's Latino and will teach your kids Spanish.
Wait a second. I just got to ask. Aren't you like 21 or 22 or something?
23, me 23.
You're 20. Yeah, you're 23. What job do you have where you're making more than $50,000 a year?
I said the guy I'm with has made $50,000 or $40,000.
Yeah, but you said you made more than them.
I'm a
You've been with
content
these
creator
guys
and a
who made
salsa
more.
dancer, and also my parents own a school.
So okay, so your parents pay you
My
$50,000
my
a year?
parents own a now we're getting to my finances. I get it. My parents own a school. My dad took over it. I work in part of the school now. Like
And
virtually.
you're getting paid more than $50,000 a
with
year
all
at
the with
23?
all the three incomes I do with social media, salsa dancing, and the
Drugs.
school.
Drug dealing.
No, never.
sells drugs.
I do not do
She
any
tried to
drugs.
sell
I
me
never
some meth
condone. I
before
never
the show.
condone them ever.
Be honest. You tried to sell me some meth before the show.
Yeah.
And some
so
Mexican
salsa
Ozempic.
dancing. Do you make a lot of money doing salsa dancing, more than you make in your primary job, perhaps?
Thankfully, with the great dance team that I have, yes.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay.
Thank
that makes
you.
more sense as to why you're making a higher
But that
amount of
honestly,
revenue.
like the most high paying one, thanks to God, is the content creation. That's like I feel like it goes with content creation is the same equal as like the school that we
And
have.
I'm guessing that you're
Thanks for
not
letting me
exactly
finish.
dressed
I didn't
modestly when you're
finish.
salsa dancing.
I'm sorry.
I'm guessing you're not exactly dressed modestly when you're salsa dancing.
You wouldn't know that. I have pictures of it.
That's why I said I'm
You say
guessing.
guessing.
Honestly, I've literally turned down gigs because of the costumes, and I've had to lose money. But yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that
turned-
really doesn't answer the question, though.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, everyone has different opinions of modesty. As long as I'm not showing my freaking ass, I'm totally good. And like, I don't like to show. Yeah, I mean, you have to go through my Instagram for that, but I definitely make sure I don't show a lot. I hate to be revealing. I really, really do.
Gotcha. Okay.